Let's go cut the gas line.
The gas line?
Yeah.
Well, you should have said so earlier. Come on. Let's get fired up. So here's what I'm actually doing. Today they're gonna be bringing an oven. This is the old oven. This is the gas oven. I have abandoned the gas and we have to cut this gas line. So this gas line right here is what I have to cut, and there's actually not a shutoff on this gas line. There's a little supply line and then there's this, and it goes down through the floor, but I can't shut it off. And when they come here, they're gonna be hauling this oven off and bringing the new oven. So I had a delivery haul off. And so when they come to haul this off, they're not gonna wanna cut that gas line. So I have to cut this gas line, so that's what we're gonna be doing. But I'm actually abandoning the whole system here at this house, and I'm gonna cut the gas line outside. So if you guys are following along, I'm abandoning the gas and I'm going all electric. So here's the new electric. There's a dedicated plug for a fridge, a dedicated plug for an oven, and a dedicated other plug. This one's actually for the fridge, but there's a hole in the floor right now. So the fridge will go here, the oven will go here, and the other dedicated plug that I have over here is actually for a microwave. Now, if you follow us out here, you'll notice there's a gas pipe outside. You'll see something like this, okay? I'm gonna be cutting this gas line right here. Why, you might ask? Well, I'm abandoning the gas system, but the gas line from here out has been completely replaced. So we're 100% replacement from here out to the city, which is out that way, okay? Where I dug down my trench. So that's all new. I'm gonna cut it right here. That'll allow me to take this fitting off. Once I cut it, I can spin this fitting out of this fitting, and I can put a short nub and I can cap it, so that in the future, if I can do that if I want to have gas again. So I'm gonna cut this right here, okay? She's gonna video me cutting that, and they're on their way and said they're gonna be here in 10 minutes. So we're gonna do that right now. This is the tool I'll be using, the DeWalt Brushless XR Sawzall, and it's got a 4Ah battery XR with a thick metal cutting blade. Let's go get that thing cut. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is go over to your gas meter, okay? My gas meter is over here, and what we wanna make sure is that this is turned off over here, okay? Now, I've never turned this service on in the first place in my name, so it's turned off right here. But if you wanna turn it on, you would just turn it like that, okay? Right now it's turned off. You can turn it on like that, okay? With your channel locks or a crescent wrench, okay? Or whatever you want, something like that. Now, let's go over here and I'll cut this line. Okay, here's what I'm gonna be doing. Putting this right here against the gas line, and I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting it right here, not in the middle, but where I can have enough room to work on it and stuff.
Whoa. Cool.
It's disconnected. That's disconnected here. Now let's go inside. Follow me with that and take it. Let's go inside. Okay. Come on around here. Now that that's disconnected, I can actually be rough with this oven. I couldn't before because it's all fixed piping. I'm gonna go ahead and move it over now. You see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
And now there's this pipe right here, and it has a supply line right here. Well, there's no need to worry with the supply lines now. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down here. Oh yeah, faster than Jimmy John's. And that's how the cookie crumbles!
I'm getting going.
I wouldn't want to use them dirty old things. Would you, Bob?
No.
Let's get it off, and he's going to be here in about 2 minutes, I think. So we're going to go lefty-loosey. Loosen these up a bit. One on here. One on here. It's a little hard. Some of them are. Here we go. Okay. Now, it's, ow, that's hard. Let's get that. Okay, that's that. They can have that. We'll take this outside. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Come on, follow me down, Mom. Leave that dog in the dog house. Now, if you take something like this, you'll notice you want to stand back right there. Oh, there's somebody here. Here is the new setup. You can see the new oven. That's a stainless steel oven right there. Stainless steel and black, okay? With the fridge and the oven. Wonderful little set. This is about a $940 oven. This fridge was $219. I got this at Sam's. I got this at Lowe's on sale for $650. So this is on sale right now for $650, but it's a $950 oven. This is regular price at Sam's, $219 with the top fridge and freezer, okay? And this house was all gas before. It is now all electric. Here is the oven range, the freezer and fridge, water heaters in there. I'll have a fold-out table pop up right here. So this will be a fold-out table. If you've been on my channel, you've seen those before. So we'll be putting one of those in there, patching the floor here, and I'll slide this fridge over here onto this dedicated plug, and this one over here will actually be the microwave. You can see that's the reason why right now. Now let's go back outside to that gas line outside, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do with the interior portion right here and the exterior portion. That was the kitchen. This is an old bedroom here. I don't know what they were doing, but they had this gas pipe come up through here and all this distance right through there. It looks like they had a washer and dryer in here at some point or another. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut all of that out now that I've cut and disconnected the gas line outside and we have the gas meter shut off. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this now. You can see I cut it here, and that's all that is, one cut. So here is the kitchen hole. You can see I'm laying the floor right now. I've got the pad, the flooring laid to here. I've maneuvered the oven back over here. We have all of our wiring there. I've rolled this back and I'm patching the floor. Well, I've already patched the floor. And this one I'm not gonna go in super detail, but I am gonna show you what I've got going on here. I have all the boards right here cut and ready. They all fit 1, 2, 3, 4 foot like that across. You can see I have a board right here, okay? And there is a floor joist running right here, okay? And that's what I've nailed this into. You can see it's nailed into the floor joist. There's a floor joist running right here as well, and I've screwed this into the floor joist. I've pre-drilled everything. I've got these pre-drilled on both ends, this end and this end, into the floor joist, and then I have this board right here and this board right here screwed into the floor joist like that and screwed into the floor joist like this, and then I have this middle board in right here and I've screwed it into that and that, which is screwed into the floor joist here and here. You can see originally there was a board right there. All that is a 2x4, and that 2x4 runs from the back right there, sitting on the actual footing of the house. It runs through like this, and it runs through and across the house. So that's how they supported the house. And I've built another one right here because you can see there's an oven now and there's gonna be a fridge, which is right here. And you can see there's a board that I added in right here. That's just another 2x4, just like they did over here. And I ran it from the concrete, from the edge right there, and it runs across to right here. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like right here. Okay, you can see I have all the tension resting on that wood right there, and everything is flush, everything is level. Okay, and it's resting on that concrete block. I've angled that board. I don't know if you can see or not, but I have actually angled it, okay, so that it fits in right there. And going across this way, you can see, where is that board? Right here, okay? Trying to use it, there it is, resting on the concrete, and it runs across, okay? That's all it does, and it rests on that block. So, essentially, I have a box right here where I can screw, and I've also pre-drilled right here, right here, right here, and right here, and I put screws in from the old floor into the new wood, and then I'm gonna put the new wood into the new wood right here, and all that's gonna be doing is going like this, and each one of these will sit in here, just like this, from that edge all the way across. Let me zoom out so you can see. Okay, just like this. Just like that. And they all fit in there. And then I'm gonna be hammering that last one in place. Okay, and then I'll run screws all the way around the edge. Screws, and then screws right down the middle. And I'll see you guys right back, and I'll roll that out, and I'll continue my flooring. And then when the flooring's done, I'll put the fridge back right there, and I'll see you guys back in a second. And there it is. Screws, and screws. And if you wanted, you could put one here, one there, and one there, okay? And then also remember, we put them around the border here.
And remember, if this video was helpful in any way at all, go ahead and just like it. Subscribe on to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Okay, Becky?
It's Betty!
This is normal. This happens every day, sometimes 3 times a day. Sometimes she puts bricks in the back